All right, for the course dates and the schedule that we'll be using for this course. This is included in Loud Cloud, but I just want to go over it real quick. That way everybody's sure we understand what's going on. This one has a little bit more information than most course schedules, so I want to make sure that you guys can follow along with it. This is broken down along the left side with week by week so that you can keep up with exactly what you're going to be doing at a time. We are in the first week, if this is the introductory week, so we will be going over not only Unit 0, but also Unit 1 and getting started. And it goes over what lessons and projects you should be working on. So it's really important to pay attention to when things are due and what you should be going over at any time. During this first week, you'll be starting on the Internet Basics, which includes these 4 sections, and then also browsers and operating systems. So these are the learning materials that we'll be going over during week 1. Also notice that it has exactly what is due during this week. The first one is Quiz 1, and then also your first discussion board. Both of these will be due before Saturday, before the new week starts. And these are worth 30 points total. So there isn't a whole lot just because this is the introduction week, but there is some things that are due at the end of the week. Moving into week 2, which is where things start to move along. You'll have across the top, you'll have what's going to be going over. You have online safety with these 4 sections, computer basics, and then basic computer skills. So you'll see how each one of these develop, and this pattern will get easier as we go on with a few weeks. So across the top, you'll have all of what you're reviewing for different times, and then also you'll see you have quiz 2, and then also moving into unit 2. So some of these, because this is an 8-week course, we split some of these up, we bunch some of these together. You'll notice we had quiz 2, but then we move into working with Word Basics, and then we have a discussion board, which is the Smart Robots discussion board. So you'll notice some of these overlap into multiple weeks. So just pay attention to what exactly we're going over at a different time. During week 2, we finished with Unit 1 and started into Unit 2. During week 3, we're continuing into Unit 2, and then also continuing into Unit 2 all the way into week 4. So make sure you're paying attention to what's going on. The reason Unit 2 stretched so far is, take for instance during week 3, very little new information, but several projects going on. So this is spread out so that you guys can work on your assignments and review things all at the same time. So that's just the basic overview. Read through this. I would recommend you actually print this out. That way you guys can see what's going on at different weeks, so you can actually look at what's due during week 1. What is actually due, or what do I have to be doing through all of week 2, and so on and so forth. So if you guys have any questions, we'll be talking about this more as we go forward. But if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll do my best to explain it a little bit differently.